Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's Wednesday. It's Wacky Wednesday,
Yes,
which
it
means
is.
we get to visit with our friend Michael Babcock at TMZ to talk about today's hottest stories. And good morning to ya.
Good morning, Kelly and Jeremy. Thank you so much for having me.
We missed you last week.
We missed you last week. You're feeling better now.
Too.
Yes.
I missed you too. I'm sorry I was sick, and I was bummed I couldn't talk to you guys last week.
Well, you look happy, you look healthy, and that's great. So you're back on the latest stories. What's up?
Yeah, I guess let's talk about Lori Loughlin's daughter first, because this seems to be something people are still very much interested in. Remember, Lori Loughlin and her husband, Massimo, had paid $500,000 illegally for her daughter, Olivia Jade, to get into USC. Do you remember they faked that whole rowing photo to make it look like she was an athlete? Yeah. Well, Lori Loughlin and Massimo are currently, as we talk right now, are sitting in a jail cell. But Olivia Jade, the daughter, actually spoke for the first time, and she opened up. She was, I thought, in my mind, was very forthright and honest about the situation. She could have spoken to anybody. I think all the biggest interviewers out there would have loved to have this interview. But Olivia Jade actually chose to sit down and did that Red Table Talk, which is Jada Pinkett Smith's show. And again, she had a very honest conversation. Admitted at first she had no idea why people were making such a big fuss about what had happened. She didn't think they did anything wrong. And she talks about how she evolved and began to realize that she had been so privileged in her life, having these two famous people as parents who had done so well for themselves financially. And, they had the quote unquote perfect life. And she did not realize that this is not the upbringing that everybody had. Most kids, if you're maybe you don't have the credentials to get into a good university, your parents can't go pay $500,000 to get you in. So I think she has had some revelations here and now realizes that, hey, my parents really messed up here. They were trying to do what was best for me, but they screwed up. And she got emotional. Yeah. She talked about how, since they have been in jail, she has not spoken with either of her parents because they have a coronavirus quarantine period. She says, I hope that's going to change. And, in a few weeks, I'll be able to talk to them. But she said, my mom's my best friend. I haven't had a chance to speak with her. So they're going through it as a family. They're going through a very tough time. But I think it was very interesting to hear her actually open up and talk about this situation that's been front page news for over a year now.
What did you think about the interview?
Well, so Michael, I'm me, I have opinions. Yes, I got to share my opinion. I did not see the interview, but I read the transcript of the interview.
What'd you think?
And now here's the thing, I didn't see her deliver it. Reading it and seeing it are different.
Yeah, right.
So upon reading it, I said, what a spoiled little brat. Reading it. Now, I need to go back and watch it, because I'm just reading the words.
It's like when you read a text, you can't tell the inflection.
You don't know the inflection.
I can see that, Jeremy.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. If you just read the transcript, I think if you watch it, and I'm interested, when you watch it, let me know, because I thought she seemed genuine, and her mom's an actor. Maybe she's a good actor, and she's faking all of this and doesn't care and is just using this as her way to get back in people's good graces. She seemed genuine to me. It seemed like she had real emotion there. But now I'm dying for you to watch it.
Okay, so now I need to watch it just because I want to see.
And I want to watch it as well. But here's the thing: when you are growing up like privileged like that, there's no way you can understand not being. But I appreciate her sentiment, and of course she misses her parents, so she's going to be emotional about that.
See, but on the flip side, I love what you're saying, and I understand that because she doesn't understand what it's like for the inner city children in Chicago or New York. She has no clue.
No.
However, I'm wondering if some of this is to save the reputation, save her monetary power in the future for future jobs and sponsorships. I think she's looking out for number one and her family, but she's still thinking, I still got to make money in the future. I still need to do my YouTube channel. I still need to do commercials and have the sponsored ads. I think it's trying to save herself versus really, she has to admit it right now to save face, is basically what I'm saying.
Right. She's only 20 years old. She had a budding career for herself on YouTube, social media. So that's a great point. And even if it wasn't her primary motivation, you would imagine it's certainly going to help her get some of those sponsorships back and stuff. So all great points, and maybe that is her main motivation, and she's tricking. Maybe I'm too gullible.
Well, you know what? Kelly and I will watch it, and next week we'll give you our take.
We'll talk about that.
Versus watching and reading it. So,
I love it.
All right, Michael, what else do you have for us?
So Taylor Swift did something really amazing for two mothers and two people that she has absolutely no connection to. Taylor Swift happened to read a profile that was in the Washington Post about some moms who were really going through a difficult time with coronavirus and with the holiday season approaching here. And, these two moms who don't know each other were just saying, the bills are stacking up and, we don't know if we're going to have money to put food on the table and to keep the lights on and to not get evicted. And Taylor saw this, read this, and actually found these two people and donated $13,000 each to them on their these GoFundMe pages that they had. And she took the time, and she is so busy, obviously, took the time to write a really nice note to each mom about why she was helping her and encourage them a little bit. And again, I know she's very wealthy, and a cynical person out there could say, hey, she's not even going to know that money's gone. But I think she took the time and she cared enough to help these parents, and the $13,000 is going to mean a ton to those families.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not much to Taylor, but to these families who are struggling, you can imagine $13,000 feeling like you hit the lottery.
Well, I like Taylor Swift a whole lot more right now.
And Michael, now I know you're good friends with Taylor and you have her cell phone and you can text her, right?
Of course.
Well, I had an idea because I've seen Taylor Swift on a new commercial. I think it's for like a credit card where she walks to a closet and picks out a cardigan because her new album, is Cardigan.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
I just had an idea as you were saying that. What if she takes like 1 million cardigans and donates them to homeless people so they have a coat this winter?
That would be.
I'm just saying that'd be a great tie to her album.
Oh,
I love that.
Promotion.
Right. And you would help so many people. What a way to promote the album. Jeremy, when she calls me later, I'm going to tell her that.
Siri, please do. Tell her we said hi here in the Ozarks.
Yeah. We're not shaming her for not donating enough. We're just helping her with promotion.
We're helping her along.
Promotion.
It's the holiday season. We're just helping.
I'm going to ask if she wants to come on the show with me next week. And maybe
Yes,
we'll take her, Michael. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
You're going to be really disappointed when it's only me next week now.
Michael, can you get a cardboard cutout of Taylor and just put it beside you? And we'll just throw a cardigan over her.
There you go.
Yeah.
Michael, you have one more about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So the situation, do you remember he ended up going to prison for tax fraud? And, in 2019, he was released after spending nearly a year behind bars. And when he was released, part of his sentence, what he had to complete was do 500 hours of community service. And then he was pretty much free and clear from this whole tax situation. Well, his probation officer is very upset, and she's asking a judge to kind of slap the situation on the wrist a little bit because she says he has only completed 18 hours of that community service. And again, he has been out of prison now for nearly a year and has only done 18 hours. Now, the probation officer has said, I understand that COVID is affecting us all right now, but that's no excuse because we told the situation that he could do this community service from home. And he still has not taken, for some reason, he has not taken advantage of that opportunity where you seemingly could sit in your house and knock some of these hours out. Now, what's kind of even a little bit more complicated for Mike is that him and his wife Lauren are expecting a baby early next year, so things are not going to get any he's not going to have any more free time.
Right. And Michael, isn't he currently doing the Jersey Shore Family Vacation TV series?
Yes, right. So
he has time, Michael.
We have so much to say about this. First, they shouldn't let him out of prison. He needs to go out and do his community service and still be in prison. Then they let him out. Then it's done.
Yeah, do your time.
Right. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Michael, we're out of time, but we love talking to you.
Good to see you,
guys.
Michael.
Thank you for having
see you next week.
See you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, you can catch TMZ weekdays at 5 p.m. and TMZ Live weeknights at 12:30 a.m. right here on Fox. Coming up, we're playing one of our favorite games, Timepieces. It's coming up right after this. He is so great.
He's so great. He looks very healthy.
He does.
Yeah.
His man bun is growing on me.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.